Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
My dad was a pure Hawaiian fisherman. So he was in the ocean all the time. He grew up in a very poor rural community on Hawaii Island. And he remembers going to the Chinese graveyard to get fruit to eat. And then he would always remember their name and have to come back and bring fish or something. But he was wealthy in so many ways. Right. And, having the context of a PhD, I always feel like anybody can go to the university and get a PhD. I mean, you can sign up to do it. Obviously, there's work involved, but to have the knowledge that he had, like, that's not something that you can get. You're not given the opportunity to learn that. You can't just sign up for it. Like, he had the wisdom of our kupuna and our ancestors. And so what one society might say is poor was really a lot of wealth, is what I saw. And so when my dad passed away, he passed away of stomach cancer. And I had the amazing privilege of taking care of him until his last breath. But he didn't really have anything to give me upon his passing, but he had a gallon bag of Hawaiian salt that he had harvested himself that I have. And when I thought about what I've learned from him and the things that he had given me in my life, I mean, there was a lot of trauma too, having an alcoholic parent and growing up with that. But really the gift was this notion, make magic. And he would tell me that all the time. Like, he would give me a hard task or assignment and just be like, make magic. And I'd be like, I don't know how I'm going to get this done or whatever it was. But it was like this total trust that the universe was going to provide whatever we needed at any given time to make any circumstance right. And one, that there was like this larger universal energy in play and that I had to believe and trust in it. And the second thing was that I was magic, that he fully believed without any doubt that I was fully magical and that I could do anything that he told me or anything that I wanted to. And so that term, make magic, that he used to always tell me became a huge part of my adult life in really breaking through a lot of boundaries and breaking into a lot of industries. And you can imagine as an entrepreneur coming into some of these larger rooms where we're planning and it's, primarily white men in the room. And I'm like the brown, Hawaiian, local woman. But it didn't even cross my mind that I wouldn't be able to fulfill any task that was given to me or any challenge that came up that I needed to tackle, because I had this notion and it was deep in my know that I was magic and that the universe was magic. And as long as I kept believing that and understanding that things would open up. People always ask me, how'd you become an entrepreneur? And I'm like, I don't really know, actually, except that I was ready for anything that came my way. And when opportunities came my way, I just jumped every time. And, when you read books about business, obviously taking risks are a huge part of business, but I didn't go to business school and I didn't learn about business techniques or theories. I just had this idea or notion in my mind that I was magic and the universe was magic and anything that I wanted or desired or intended was going to happen. And so that was from the gift my dad gave me. And it's not money. And that's what I love about this story, is that it's a gift that we can give all of our children, right, in Hawaii, is to know that Hawaii is so much more than just a place or a destination. It's who we are. It's our lifeblood. And we are genealogically connected to this place. And the more and more we invest in this place, the more and more we understand who we are. And that magic is the piece that kind of ties us all together.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.